Hello everyone, and welcome to my next reaction to The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. I absolutely adored the first two episodes of this show, and it feels just like a very powerful show. And not just because obviously Andy and Denai are powerhouses of lead actors, but also I feel like even just their reunion and the weight of that and the strength of their connection and everything, that's powerful. I feel like the threat that they're going to have to overcome, either being within the CRM or escaping the CRM, is powerful. And that final scene, though, I mean, just, I guess in some ways the scene could be described as subtle at the end of the last episode in that conversation, but the weight of all of that was just really strong, and I feel like they've done such a good job with these first two episodes to build up some very, very just impeccable tension that, you know, I'm going into this third episode with just heightened anxiety. I mean, I'm very excited for it, but at the same time, I'm just so nervous. And I just think that they've done such a phenomenal job with these first two episodes, and I hope that it continues with the third. Let's go.
Hey, can you pass me a napkin? Hi, Rick.
Oh,
I'm gonna save you.
there she is.
Looking for a fancier place? There's a decent spot this way.
Rick's expression is already like, oh boy.
Been a regular at this place for a month, so that whenever your orientation happened, I would be here, and we could talk. Fries are good, but onion rings, that's living.
But it's still food, you don't gotta throw it out.
You brought me somewhere. I can't leave. Could have chosen to let you die on the riverbed. Or I could have... Finally besting the dead? That seems like a perfectly fine way to spend one's life. The people that we left behind, their children's children, will have a world. I'm going home. Follow your bliss, Rick. But I did save your life. That is what happened.
Oof.
You're welcome.
Oof.
You heard. They told me, are you okay? Just listen to me. There's a woman who saved me. She's in designation intake right now. She's an A. And I don't want them to send her away. If I argue for her, if I think I'm emotionally indebted, you gotta make sure she stays. Why?
Oh, okay.
For Okafor. Look, it took me a long time. You helped me. I'm here. She should be too.
Okay. Oh, I'm so anxious.
In the event of my untimely demise, I just put a little file among my possessions telling them everything they need to know about you.
Of course you
And all the
did.
people that you love. Because you and her leaving with the knowledge of that city and this force, you know that can't be her. She doesn't belong here. Then she shouldn't come here.
Rick, oh my word.
That was her choice. They suspect that she's an A, but they still let her in. Thorne stepped up. Did you do that?
Oh. All right.
You didn't threaten me or the people I loved before when I told you I was gonna get away.
It's because I knew you couldn't.
Oh.
What changed?
You two together, you can do anything.
Oh, that was honestly kind of sweet. How delightful. Oh, a little sentimental moment. Love that. Oh, this is a mess.
I found him. I found the brave man. He's in a place I didn't expect. A world I didn't imagine. But there is so much I don't know yet about the people here. And how they were able to keep someone as strong as the brave man for so long. He's been trying to come home all this time. They've stopped him again
Damn. Also, that very crescendo in music felt very Twin Peaksy.
I'm just happy to be with someone new who knows their shit.
You don't know if I know my shit?
Nah, I got a good idea. You radiate shit knowing.
Oh. Oh! Oh, Michonne! 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 What did Rick say? You did not show that you're... Okay, first of all, that was very badass, and you know I live for you. But, like, you did not show that you're strong. Oh, boy.
Some of you know what this sword means to me. It was, among other military antiquities, being evacuated from the Museum of the American Revolution. Or stolen, we don't know.
Oh, so Beale has a sword.
But the truck was, I believe you can draw a straight line between his sacrifice and Donald Okafor's sacrifice.
Beale has a sword.
They had nothing.
Michonne has a sword.
No water, just
Not currently, but she'll get it back.
I'm
Just saying.
Okafor down. But he was in the garage. He talked to me, took my measure, said I could either come with him to save the world or he would have to kill me. I told him not to bother, that if he left me there, I'd be dead in a few days. He said, I do not agree with that assessment.
Oh.
Both of you meant a lot to him. He saw a lot of potential.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet. I warned him you two weren't going to be worth the trouble, but he made a mission to prove me wrong. My perspective is still changing. I keep thinking pharmakon, an ancient Greek word meaning both poison and the cure. I think about that when your name comes up, Grimes. Thing is, I'm not sure about you. I'm just not sure.
Okay.
Martial Arts, the Book of Family Traditions by Yagyu Munenori. I gave it to Okafor too. Wasn't sure about him either. But with him, the sky was the limit, yes? Thorne, I need to speak with you privately, Lester.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I'm Command Sergeant Major Thorne now.
Oh!
Bill promoted me.
Oh! Okay.
I'm going to need you to take over logistics at Cascadia Forward Operating Base. They're accelerating the schedule and there's a lot that needs to be done before the commanders arrive for the opening summit. Bill said that they're all going to be there. Every senior officer, every decision maker, the entire frontliner force. He also asked me about Kosaini Bethion.
Oh!
More than 17,000 in this force and she's on his radar.
Okay, that's definitely not
I just
good.
want you to know, she reflects on me now.
Oh!
You told them it was for Okafor.
I did. And it was. I'm moving up and I can't have her pull me down. I just need you to know that.
She won't. I'll make sure.
You will.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, Rick. And for this.
Man, yeah, everybody's just drinking his liquor. They just walk on in and serve themselves.
You didn't hear what I heard. You didn't see what I saw. You will.
Okay. I do also love that probably somewhere in the back of Rick's mind was like, oh, like all of the command officers, like all of the commanders are going to be in one place at one time. Just interesting. Oh, not that necessarily anything's going to come of that, but you know what I mean. Probably perked up a little bit. Oh, good. He's having some of his own liquor. That's nice. Good for you, Rick.
This is it. Tonight, we gotta move fast. Disruption charges brought out more of the dead. Tonight's will bring even more.
Wait, really? Woo! We're going quick.
I love you. And I left you a little something.
Oh, let's go! Oh my god. Oh my god, and the music. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is so romantic! Ow. 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 So gross! Oh man. Greg, was that you? Help.
I'm not coming. And if you don't go, you'll never get away. And we both die here.
Oh.
The only way to get you back to Judith is that I stay here to make sure. I love you forever. If you love me,
Shit.
you'll go.
I mean, oh god. Weirdly, I do, like, kind of, I get what he's saying. It's like impossible if they go together, but at the same time, like, fuck, you know? You know. Okay.
She actually left without you. I don't believe that, Rick.
She didn't know she was leaving without me.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, my
someone
heart.
Tell me, Rick. I'll make sure I'm on point when Dana goes gone. And I will get to work, but any shit that rains down, it wasn't my doing. And if you do want to make your dream come true, kill me while we're nose to nose. I already left them all the answers you don't want them to have. You say you did it for her. I'm sure that that is true. But I wonder if there isn't something else that's keeping you here. Again, I did save your life.
Now you get to save hers. You're a hero. With a shit haircut.
Rick! Rick! Oh my word!
You're in real trouble now, Sergeant Major.
Oh! Oh! See. Michonne does what Michonne wants to do. Okay, she is doing a very terrible job of pretending like she's not strong. Yep. Look at his face. I don't mean to laugh, but I mean that is the woman you fell in love with, sir. So.
She doesn't look like someone who relies on others for safety.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. Sure. Michonne she's not doing the best job here. Kind of not being noticed and. Sure. Oh, she's mad at you. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow.
Heading to the right, we can talk.
Okay. Oh.
The only way you get away is that someone is here making sure. It's taken me years to know I can't go. I said that if you love me, you go.
Yeah, but you know. Oh. Wow. Wow, that look and the walk away spoke volumes. Spoke volumes.
Jojo,
Oh,
it's
boy.
Taito. I had a chance to go home, but I couldn't do it without the brave man. Maybe I should have. Just when I wondered if he could have been drawn in by the ambition and the hope of this place, that it could have replaced us. I found something.
Rick just wants to protect you and to get you back to Judith. He doesn't know about RJ, but like, and RJ, if he knew.
You're the one who drew me.
There was a boy he asked me to draw, but I could never get it right for him.
Carl.
Oh!
His name was Carl.
Oh, Carl.
You're more open. You said he wanted the drawings for until he saw you again. Here you are. You knew he'd see you. You knew it. You stopped talking like that. I told him,
I know what you told him.
It helped me.
He found you.
Now I'm looking for him.
Oh.
Believe a little bit longer.
Oh, Michonne. Oh, my heart. My whole heart.
Your first trip to the city.
Yeah, I saw some interesting artwork.
Not so enthusiastic, eh?
Do I have a choice?
Oh. Oh. Oh,
Come
boy.
with us.
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out.
Friendship seems like something that doesn't exist out here. It's too light, too soft. It's my family now. My only family. So my question is, who are you?
Just Dana.
Why did you save him?
I was looking for people. It's safer. He was on the ground, helpless.
Him? I can't imagine him ever being helpless.
Well, I don't know him, but he was.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll ask, what happened here? And why?
Oh. Oh. Oh, Rick.
You seek justice based on a feeling in your gut. A feeling you can't name.
Oh, sweetie, Rick will put
What
you
if
down
I
quick.
told
Oh,
you
no.
that there's only one way to understand the whole picture? Would you take it?
You would give me the answers.
A chance very few get. Very few in the entirety of this force. Very few in the world.
I would say yes.
Sergeant Major. This concern will.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I know it all now. I see why we are out here doing this. I'm not Okafor.
Okay. 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 Woo. Ooh, I feel like for a good majority of that scene, I was like holding my breath, and I was like, ugh. Great. Oh, this is doing wonders for my health.
If the doubts pile through that breach, this project goes back to zero. The plan gets set back. Do we allow the plan to get set back?
No, ma'am.
Oh, oh.
One soldier takes the RGM through the breach. Things go sideways, you get lost in the fog. Don't panic. Hit your PRV. You hit that button, and any CRM helicopter within 300 miles can come find you. Grab the ball, let's go.
Oh.
You are Dan. Why you?
Because they're all slow sacks of shit.
That might be
What I've learned. What you
helpful
learn
later.
soon. I saved you all the line. Stay back for no kills. Bring up the ball when there's a gap.
I knew she was gonna go push it. I knew it. Oh.
Contani Bethune. Stand down.
Michonne will be Michonne will be Michonne. Okay. Go. Damn. Aww. It's like a cute little date. We love it. Look, they ran off holding hands and everything. Okay, be careful of who's gonna see you. I mean, it's so cute. So sweet. It's hard to criticize.
They'll find us. They will.
We'll make it so they can't.
Not like this.
Okay. Yeah, obvious that Michonne isn't as privy to everything that like Rick is, so it's just, and they have limited time to talk, so Sucks. Thorn. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
10 delts left. 10 delts left.
Oh my goodness. Oh my word.
She broke protocol, which made you break
She
protocol.
was running. She needed help. You needed
You
help.
follow a chain of command, or order fails. She went rogue and you followed. How many others are going to do that? I trusted her. I put my neck out for her. For you. Take the consignee back. I don't want to see it again. Okay? And you handle all the shit work, all the refuels. I'll give you a pass this time, Grams, because you did help eliminate a couple of 100 doubts.
Yeah, they
Major
like
General Beale wants to brief you.
completed the mission, but
We're
okay.
moving up.
Oh my word!
I'm headquartered here now, through the summit and beyond.
Oh great!
You should come take a look at my quarters.
Girl!
Beautiful view
Girl.
of the Cascades. She hasn't seen me. Oh, there it is. She saw me.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Doesn't matter. I belong here. You don't. And you will never change that. It's over. Everything we had is broken.
You know,
You hear me?
oh man. Rick, you don't mean any of that. It's cute that you're trying though. A rough helicopter ride. Oh! 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 What? No, that's not how you end it. They just flew out of the fucking cup. That's just how we're gonna do that. Okay.
We needed a time.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Wow. I know. Holy. You know, it was so funny, that last little bit, you know, where Rick is saying, like, everything that, I don't know exactly what he said, but it was something to the effect that everything that we had or were or whatever is broken and I have to stay, or whatever. And Michonne literally, I feel like, and the way that I interpreted the scene, you can let me know if you interpreted it differently, where she was just like, why is Rick, one, so scared? And first of all, he is privy to a lot that she's not, you know, and things like that. But, you know, I feel like she's kind of like, why is he lying through his teeth right now? Like, what is going on? And she's fed up. She's fed up with it. All right, let's talk about it. Here's the thing, you know, especially with Michonne, oh my goodness, within this episode, she really, let's be real, did not have a ton of dialogue, a little bit, but not, you know, in comparison to maybe what her presence was within the scenes, within the show. It reminded me so much, I cannot even express, and how much I actually really did love this aspect of this episode. It reminded me so much of when she was first in Woodbury. You know, it was kind of like she's just taking it all in. She's observing. There is something about Michonne that has this very strong power of observation to just, I'm going to take it all in. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to see what's going on and try to size everybody up. And she's also not really intimidated very easily, obviously. And so I did love that aspect of this so much. Now, could she have done a better job of kind of following what Rick was saying, blending in, and not showing that she's super strong? Yes. I mean, I gotta say, if we were giving her a grade here, probably not too good of really kind of being like, oh no, I'm not super strong, you know. It probably could have you know, just backed away from those walkers, you know, in the kind of beginning scene where she flung the one head and got the other head. I mean, it was cool. It was amazing, and you're just phenomenal, Michonne. But you know, she's not doing the best job of blending in. However, you know, this is very much, here's the thing. From her perspective, she knows that the CRM, she's got grief and rage right now, not just because of the fact of what she went through with the CRM, what the recovery process she had to do, the people she lost that were trying to help her find Rick. You know what I mean? Like, she's already pissed off because of that. And I think saying pissed off is an understatement. But then she finally finds Rick and finds out that he tried to escape a bunch of times, one time losing his hand. Like, and we've always known Michonne does not have a very good poker face when she is not about somebody or something. And I think it's taking a lot in her to not just start attacking people left and right. I mean, and I know that she has a lot more self-control than that, and we love her and she's amazing, but it's just like there is probably a lot of rage right here in her heart that she is tempering down, listen, as much as she can. And as soon as throughout all of that, Rick decides, and I'm going to get to Rick in a second because I actually, listen, I don't necessarily disagree with his strategy there. He's trying to protect Michonne at all costs here. But Rick kind of says, okay, we're going to escape together, and he knows that's the only way that's going to get her out, and then he's like, you have to go. And as much as, you know, I feel like that just angered her even more. She's like, I went through a lot, and some of that going through a lot was of the CRM's doing. You know, I had like a long recovery, a horrific recovery. And no, I'm not leaving here without you. I really don't care what you say. And I kind of like, you know, I kind of get that she's in this like stubborn mode of like, no. And she literally was like, well, okay, now we're just going to fly out of this helicopter. If we survive, we survive. If we don't, we don't. But at least we're together. I don't know. I mean, I hope I have a feeling they'll survive. I feel like it's going to be interesting to see how they're, you know, could I explain that, but you know what I mean. You know, I feel like episode 3 having Rick and Michonne yeet themselves to their own death is not necessarily how the show's gonna go, if I'm guessing. Call me crazy. Now, from Rick's perspective, he genuinely, it's a very interesting difference, and this episode I feel like gives context to the first 2 episodes. The first episode was Rick trying and having so much faith and having all of this, you know, like no matter what, he's going to try, he's going to get home, he's going to do it. And we're seeing throughout that episode this lack of faith kind of come in. Not necessarily in, you know, him wanting to get back home, but just it might be impossible. And even if I do get back home, you know, now he kind of has this notion of if I do get back home, everybody I love is going to die. And I feel like that's like the main thing that necessarily Michonne isn't super aware of, you know, that threat and that being a big part of why he doesn't want to do that. Because he knows that the CRM has resources to really take out everybody he loves, you know. And but the second episode being Michonne and having some horrible things happen, and to the people, like I said, that were really just trying to help her get to Rick and reunite with Rick, and to keep that faith. You know, there's a really interesting difference between Michonne keeping the faith no matter what, and Rick having such faith and then having it kind of disintegrate and just feel like he's almost like in quicksand in this losing battle. And he not only wants to obviously protect Michonne. I mean, so much of this episode is him doing everything he can to try and protect Michonne, but also to get her to Judith and RJ, but he doesn't, you know, he doesn't know that yet, but like, you know, to get her to Judith and be like, I can at least, I will be stuck here, I will be angry, I will hate the fact that I am trapped here and cannot see the people that I love, but I know that they will be okay. You know, if I mean, he hasn't even seen kind of the growth of Judith like we have. And I do really want that to happen, but it's just like Judith is always going to be okay. I love Judith so much. But with Michonne there and everything, that can give him some peace of mind, even though he can't get out. And I did not think that he was super crazy to sort of say, listen, the best way that you can escape is me staying here and making sure that no harm is going to come to you guys. And I just don't think that Michonne, as I said, is just super aware of everything like that. So it's a little bit different. And it is kind of oddly endearing, though maybe they are at odds in certain parts of it. She took that helmet off fast and aggressively. I was like, oh, Rick, you're in it now. But it's this frustration between both of them because they love each other so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's oddly as they're kind of butting heads with how they're going forward. It's still really sweet and endearing at the same time, you know? And Thorne, fascinating character in this episode, gotta say. You know, she's sort of getting promoted. She really is believing in what's happening here. And I have a question for you guys. The question is, do you think Thorne suspects, I know that she sees Michonne as a problem, right? Obviously. She had her in her, she was about to try to take her out, you know, I mean, it's Michonne. But like, you know, she's trying to take her out and all of this, and you know, she sees her as more of a problem than she's worth, right? I think. Do you think she suspects that that is the person that Rick was really trying to escape to get to? I feel like the wheels might be turning for her. Well, now that they, you know, possibly both just completely jumped out of the Helican, you know, I feel like maybe Thorne will be extra suspicious of all of that. But I'm curious as to where you think Thorne's head is at with specifically that in mind. And the scene, oh my goodness, some of these scenes are just so good at just making me so stressed out. I mean, her pulling the knife and Rick behind her pulling his, whoo! I mean, I just don't think Thorne is stupid, and I think she knows there's something very deep here, and she knows that Michonne, or what name is she going by, Dana, is lying through her teeth for one reason or another, and she just does not doesn't have time for it. Whatever her motivations are, or whatever it is that she is trying to accomplish, she's trying to accomplish it, and she's over it. So I find her to be a really fascinating character in all of this, and then obviously we have, oh my word, Jadis. Is she going by Jadis in this? She's had a couple names, but you know, she is certainly, oh my God. And that, like, that little comment that she had towards the end, it reminded me of that time where she was like, I lay with him after, and Michonne's like, no, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I mean, she is just a really interesting person to be in this mix too. I'm not like, I cannot express how much so many of these characters are stressing me out so much. And I do think if Rick and Michonne survive the fall, and I think they will. Listen, I think they will. We got 3 more episodes, okay? But I feel like they're actually going to be able to talk a little bit more, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very excited about that. I feel like they need to just get everything out as much as they can. And, okay, and without all of these other people there. Now, I feel like they're going to be on the run, and I don't think they're necessarily going to be successful. I don't know. I don't really know how this is going to go because, I mean, I just feel like there's so much more story to be told, obviously, at the CRM, so I just don't necessarily think they're really going to get away, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. And I just want to end these thoughts with Beale has a sword. He has a sword. That means to do something to him, enough for him to really talk about it and stuff. And I'm just saying Michonne has a sword. I just think something should happen with that later, you know? We need a good fight out of this. I don't know how it would happen. But writers, come on. I want to see it. All right. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. All right. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.